Hey guys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bro Souls video. And today, as you can see on screen, we are looking at Hyorinmaru, Bleach Bro Souls midget himself. Please don't take offense to that, guys. Anyway, so let's look at this character's stats and skills before we go into any builds. His stamina, 796, a pretty respectable stamina. Attack, 534. It's okay. It's not horrible. Defense 275, pretty decent. A focus of 237. Below average. Spiritual pressure 560, pretty decent. That's a pretty good spiritual pressure, to be honest. Let's look at his skills and his soul tree requirements. Okay, as you can see, there are no skill nodes blocking his path from 120 to 150. His first skill is Sprinter, requiring 1 Toshiro. His second skill is Debilitator, requiring 1 Toshiro. His next skill is Devastation, requiring 2 5-star Toshiros. Fourth skill is Bruiser, requiring 2 5-star Toshiros. And fifth skill and final skill, Berserker, requiring 3 5-star Toshiros. This character does require stamina jewels, as his stamina is pretty respectable. So grind those out and you can max his character up. Max his character out. Okay, so first of all, we will be looking at a sad build. We have Super Spirit Cane with 14% stamina, 14% spiritual pressure, a Hojikazai with 10% all stats, and a Tension Tai with 20% spiritual pressure. And we have 3 20% sab links. In total, we have a increased strong attack of 60% and increased spiritual pressure of 44%. Okay, we are doing the 5-star Kenpachi raid. Full boosters. We will not take a friend with us. Let's go. On this, we have the attribute advantage and killer advantage on the boss. Okay, so his strong attack recharge times are 8 seconds, 16 seconds, and 24 seconds. So intervals of 8 basically. Okay. I don't know what it is about this recording software. I have restarted my phone and everything. Please go away, notifications. But it seems to cause my phone to lag. I have no lag when I'm not recording, so I don't know. I think it is the recording. Okay, so he's doing pretty decent damage. His NAD's around 1000, 1100. His SAD's about 2000 damage each. And then they hit multiple times. I will slow that down to show you how many times that hits for. A lot of his strong attacks, well, all of his strong attacks are very linear. His second one probably has the wider AoE, but it's only a short range and does not melee guard break, so it's up to you whether you want that to be a good thing or a bad thing. So this guy is clearing these characters with ease. He's keeping them at a distance. He's able to dodge. And if I actually fire in the direction of the enemy, I can take him down pretty easily. Okay, so again, about 5000 damage on that second strong attack. I don't know how many times that third one hits for. That hits for quite a few times. I will slow that down to show you how many times that hits for. And again. It'd be nice to get a direct hit with my third strong attack to actually count how many times it hits for. But you know, what are you gonna do? Get better, Gator, please, get better, increase your skill, otherwise you are shit. Basically, that's how it will go. But, Yeah, sometimes you just can't get that direct hit. We will try. Let's try not to die. Let's try to take this enemy out. Okay. I think I got a direct hit, but I wasn't at the angle to look how many times it hit for. And I'm dead. Okay, I have refreshed the app. I did that little cheat where you close the app and then start again. Let's try not to die. Let's try and be a bit more careful. Use this character's ranged attacks, and it shows full potential. Hopefully. Okay, direct hit. Let's see if we can get it. So I think about 4 times, 4 times. This character is a ranged character, so let's try and keep all enemies at a range. Except these guys. No one likes these guys. Please guard break, thank you. Yeah, that second strong attack you do have to get quite close to release. And the rest of his strong attacks you do have to get quite close to get their full potential out of. But his first and third do knock back enemies. They are wave attacks. So I guess it kind of balances out the negatives. But again, if you can't dodge in time for the enemy, before the enemy hits, then there's no point pushing the back if they've already hit you and you are dead. Okay, let's get that health. I missed. I do believe I have a Hojikuzai. Yep, there's my 232 stamina I just recovered. Nice. Okay, let's fast forward to the boss. I do find myself struggling to be safe with this character, as all of his attacks, Nad and Sad alike, are very slow, well not very slow, they're not as bad as Kenpachi's strong attacks, but they have relatively slow release times. That third one's okay, but look at that, there was like maybe a second and a half delay which an enemy could swipe in and attack you, and his Nads are quite slow, with quite a large gap between each string. So it is quite difficult to keep this character safe. I wouldn't see him autoing any raids anytime soon, or ever, unless they introduce new accessories which are completely OP, or maybe when characters go to level 200. But again, at 150 he's only a mediocre character, so I would not take him to 200 just because too many resources, too much time for not a good character. However, that debilitator does come in handy when you freeze a character. It gives you that large window of safety. That is, if you can actually hit in the direction of an enemy. Okay, we are on to the boss room. We have got a tension tie, so let's check out this guy's special. Okay, it doesn't do great damage, but it doesn't do the worst damage. freezes for a while too. He isn't the next Toshiro, but he's okay. He's a decent character. And I do believe I think I just got a drop actually. No, he didn't. Oh, damn it. Okay, so next up we have a SAR build. Same accessories, but this time we have 3 SAR-links instead of 3 SAD-links. Let's get into this build. Full boosties, no friend, let's go. Okay, theoretically this should allow for a safer playstyle, as we'll have strong attacks ready for us quite frequently. So that was about 10, 11 seconds. About 15, 16 seconds. And 5 seconds. We're not doing quite as much damage. 3 strong attacks didn't wipe out the first 2 waves of enemy. Or first wave of enemy, actually, I think that was. Which is kind of disappointing. But, yeah, this... Maybe for fun, this character's good to use, but not raids. I don't even like him as a fun character. I like my range characters to be quick. So, I like characters such as Rose, or the Captain Rose, Past Rose, Hokuku Aizen, Sode's okay, but yeah, this character's just a bit too slow for me, and it's not a fun or effective build. I'll probably give this maybe a 5, 4 or 5 out of 10. Actually, I don't know. Let's just quickly check his damage. Yeah, so about 6,000, no, 6,000? Eh, that one was about 3,000 if it hit every time. This is definitely not a fun build to play. Nor is it a fun character, but it depends if you like this character or your playstyle is ranged. If you like ranged characters, this might be a good character for you. But yeah, for me, he's just too slow. In fact, if I die, I probably won't even retry, because this character is just... eh. He definitely looks cool, and his game mechanics are very cool. He just doesn't have the damage output, nor does he have the speed that I like in characters. And I am dead. Okay, so we did restart the app because I don't want to waste a soul ticket. I'm just going to fast forward to the boss. I've said pretty much everything I want to say. I died at the same bit. Anyway, I've already showcased his special. Yeah. Maybe if they gave this character Adrenaline or Frenzy, he'd be more viable, but yeah, I just really don't like this character. Or maybe I'm just too tired and my playstyle is a bit if. Okay, so the next build we are looking at is a NAD build. We have not very good accessories for a NAD build, by the way, on orange characters. A commemorative coin with 10% attack, 10% all stats. A Hojikuzai with 10% all stats. And a Gokken Teko with 20% attack. We have 25% NAD, 20% NAD, and 20% NAD. This character also does have Bruiser. Same raid, full boosters, let's go. Oh, and you may notice that because I am tired, I am doing the slightly easier Kenpachi raid, but his damage output should be the same. Okay, so we've got. Oh, by the way, we do have 20% spiritual pressure increase as we have no chappies and 10% all stats on 2 items. But yeah, so it's kind of a hybrid build, mainly focusing on Nad though. He's doing with okay accessories. We're doing about 2,000 damage. On Soul Reapers, he does do about 3,000. I'll have a crit there for 3,100. But yeah, this is not a bad build. Personally, I do not think so anyway. You're taking out the enemies quite fast, and from a safe distance. You don't need to get in close to use those strong attacks, and you can push away with those strong attacks. Strong attacks are still useful, even if you were to use chappies. Those strong attacks can still be used to keep the distance from enemies, and they all have a chance to freeze, which is useful. And guard break as well. They are very useful for ranged guard break, except the second one. Personally, I think this build is the best build, and I would probably recommend this build if you are going to use this character for both PvE and PvP. On PvP, this character is better than Sode when it comes to PvP. It's freeze. Oh damn it! He has higher stamina, higher attack, higher spiritual pressure, and he has that freeze duration link, which is a lot more effective than Sode's 2% sad, because usually people use Sode with chappies. Stick a Spirit Core, I do believe, on Hyorinmaru with 40% stamina or 30% attack, which I actually do have. I have a Spirit Core with 40% stamina. Hyorinmaru would be great in PvP with double chappies and that 40% stamina. And if you do not have a Spirit Core, then a headband with 30% attack or 40% stamina would be just as fine. In fact, if you wish to sacrifice 20% attack, and you are lucky enough to get great stamina rerolls on great stamina second effects on your on a Spirit Core and a headband, then replace your 4-star chappie with one of those items. I would not use chappies on this character actually during PvE, because you still find yourself using his strong attacks quite often, and they're doing okay damage. Okay, we're on the boss room now. Let's try and take out this boss with a NAD build. Okay, with Killer, we can do, a solid 2,800. Nice. And because we did not have chappies on, his special did pretty good damage. So yeah, a NAD build, or a hybrid NAD SAD build is probably the way to go with this character. Overall, I probably wouldn't take this character to 6-star unless you were planning to use him in PvP, where you would use high stamina items and chappies. Do not use a sad character. Do not use a sad build in PvP. But yeah, this character is a decent PvP character. An okay-ish PvE if you know how to dodge, which apparently I do not. So yeah. So overall, this character is a good farming character if you want to get the orbs, as he does not require any raid characters to ascend him from 120 to 150. Skills wise and damage wise, he's okay. Damn it. Uses probably PvP. I would not use him PvE. Other than that, I think that is all I have to say. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Any suggestions or requests, leave it in the comment section below. And if you wish to see more videos, please subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.